And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Angel Silva, Angel Silva, and Wade Wilson. Asking the question, who do I think would win in a fight? Captain America or Master Chief? Now, this is one of those ones where I'm going to actually just do a comparative stat-wise and kind of give you my rationale as like, okay, I don't think it's that big of a deciding factor. Physically, you'd think these guys are roughly on par. Both are super soldiers. Cap's obviously like peak human, actually a little above peak human. He is actually in the superhuman tier. It's just very low in terms of physicality compared to like Thanos or Hulk or something like that. But the thing about the Master Chief is the Spartan armor that the Master Chief wears. Hold on, Spartan armor. Spartan armor that Master Chief wears is like, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to weigh an actual ton. Like not a ton, like an actual Spartan armor halo. There we go. It's supposed to weigh like 1,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Mjolnir powered assault armor. Sorry, it's Mjolnir powered assault armor. That's what Master Chief wears. It obviously improves his speed, strength, durability, reflexes, all of that. And in this fight, he would obviously be wearing such armor. But if I'm not mistaken, where is the actual weight? Each human being has a molecular fiber network to the nervous system, blah, 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 blah. Where is the weight of this thing? I know there. Oh, yep. In the final phase of Mjolnir's battle, it weighs half a ton or 1,000 pounds when in use. It's fully linked neurally to Master Chief. So yeah, Master Chief is wearing a suit that weighs literally 1,000 pounds. Now, don't get me wrong, we've seen Cap move 1,000 pounds before and more. Like, he's not weak, but keep in mind, Cap isn't running his battle suit, his armor, his uniform. It is armored. It's more armored to like against gunfire, stuff like that, and even then it can't take like high caliber rounds or anything like that. But yeah, Master Chief is running around at high speeds because remember, you're playing the game as Master Chief, and in the cutscenes, he's moving around at high speeds with no problem whatsoever. Like, it has not robbed him of his dexterity at all. So, unfortunately, from a physicality standpoint, even without the armor, Master Chief's got the edge over Cap, I'd have to say. Durability-wise, too, that armor is totally outdoes anything Cap has in terms of his battle armor. Master Chief can survive re-entry into a planet's atmosphere in that armor. Cap cannot do that. Both are technically still human, but Cap is only human, and his suit is kind of, limited in what it can do compared to a Master Chief's can, physically speaking, durability-wise. Then you gotta look at their skill set. Now, this is where I feel like Cap might have an actual advantage in terms of actual melee combat. But the catch is that while he might be the overall more skilled fighter, like because he's had so many years of martial arts experience, just all compiled into one, Master Chief still has a neural network attached to him that can allow him to compensate for that shortcoming. And even so, Cap's still got to get past the physicality of the suit and durability of the suit, which brings us now to the big question. Tech. Obviously, Cap occasionally will have like a sidearm on him, but really, his shield is his main weapon. And the shield, for what it is a very versatile weapon. It's, at least in the comics, not in the MCU. In the comics, it's a blend of vibranium and an iron alloy, making it even stronger than adamantium. It's one of the few metals or one of the few physical objects that surpasses adamantium in terms of durability. And because of that, it can tear through just about anything with the right force and all that. Like, if Cap just hits you straight on with it, like, the solid shield, you might go, back, but it's probably not going to kill you unless it hits you straight in the skull. But if he hits you with the thin side of it, he tries to jab it into you, that's a different scenario. That could be lethal. I would say that Master Chief doesn't have anything that could destroy the shield. His plasma grenades, his sniper rifle, high caliber rifle, plasma shot, none of them are going to be able to break the shield. Even the plasma sword, I don't think would break the shield. But he's got far more versatility overall in his weaponry because he has how many firearms he got? I believe that he carries like a basic handgun and a rifle, are like the two main firearms he has. But then you factor in the higher caliber rifles, the big F-off sniper rifle. You also have the alien tech that he has, which includes alien plasma rifle, the needle, I think it's called, or needle gun. I can't remember exactly what it was called. But there's that. He has standard grenades. He has sticky grenades. He also has invisibility and energy shields. Then you factor in the high caliber son of a bitch weapons, which is, I think, one is like a grenade launcher with an axe equipped to it. Or there's a legitimate rocket launcher, the plasma sword. Versatility wise, he's got Cap beat 100%. Now he can't carry all those at once, but I mean, obviously in a fight we'd have to theoretically let him have any one of those or all of them, access at least, not necessarily carrying them all. But the question in this fight for me ultimately comes down to the question: is Cap's shield capable of getting through the Spartan armor? Can he get through the Spartan armor and therefore outmatch Master Chief to the point where Master Chief would lose, where he could probably like get through the suit's defenses and start actually attacking the body of Master Chief? So I mean, if this fight breaks down, let's say Cap is deployed, or one of them is deployed and one of them runs in the other, and thinking it's an enemy combatant, they engage in a fight. Now, Cap's going to be blocking a lot of the firearms from Master Chief. Master Chief comes in, smacks into the shield. It doesn't budge. Like, Master Chief is not getting through that shield. Cap, pushes him back, and now they're starting to go toe-to-toe. Now, Cap immediately realizes this guy's battle suit, his armor, he is not going to be able to get through this damn thing. Just, Master Chief then just grabs him, flings him, like he could hurl Cap, no problem. Cap corrects himself midair, throws the shield, it lands, bounces off. I think the shield probably would damage the armor. It wouldn't just take it down, but it would damage armor. And Master Chief isn't stupid. He would know that this thing could actually injure you. I gotta get him away from that shield. So next time the shield comes around, he actually grabs it and just flings it away, and immediately rushes in and starts, going toe to toe with Cap. Now Cap is, I think, edges him out a little bit in skill. So like when he tries to throw a punch, Cap, ducks, even though he's, I think, faster than Cap, even with the armor on. Or barely faster than the Cap with the armor on, or just not as fast, barely, just because of the weight of the armor, and he can still move that fast. But, he dodges. Cap maybe comes in, throws him over his shoulder, but, Master Chief quickly gets up, throws a grenade at him, or tries to throw a sticky grenade at him. Cap is able to get out of the way, but he gets caught in blast. He goes flying. He gets back up. Master Chief throws the energy shield down as, he gets the shield bounce off the energy shield. He goes invisible. Cap is just wondering where he is. He then uses the shield to scoop up some dirt and just throws it in a circular motion all around him, and it does end up hitting him, and he throws away at Master Chief again, who just gets slammed again. It shorts out the think words here. The invisibility. Cap grabs the shield again and starts slamming into Master Chief harder and harder, causing more damage. Eventually, the Master Chief just grabs it again. This time, just throws it back in Cap's face. Cap's like, ugh! And then so he just grabs Cap by the throat and just, no, just throws the shield down. And Cap's struggling. And this is where Cap, unfortunately, falls up short. Physically, he can't compete with Master Chief. Master Chief is in a different grade of strength because that suit is already enhancing his existing strength, and his existing strength is allowing him to move very quickly in a 1,000-pound suit of armor. And durability wise, the suit can again take re-entry in the Earth's atmosphere. Again, a vibranium, an indestructible shield being wielded by someone with superhuman abilities, that's going to probably damage the armor to some degree. But it's not going to be able to take it down unless you do it enough times. And I don't think Cap's going to get enough, because after a while, Master Chief is going to figure it out, because he also has Cortana, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name of her, and in there to help him out. He's got basically his own Jarvis to help him out. Eventually grabs Cap by the throat, twists his hand, and cause him to drop the shield, and eventually just takes out, and Cap goes limp and done. So Master Chief, I think, takes this fight because of sheer physicality, plus his suit is just far more advanced and can take a lot of damage. He's got a far larger arsenal, so he'll be able to keep Cap at a distance for a while. And when that fight does get close, he's smart enough to learn, especially with Cortana at his side, that that where the weaknesses in Cap are and how to overcome the shield. So ultimately, I go Master Chief in this fight. That's my thoughts. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superhero Magic, what if, anything to do on the channel. Put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get that at some point. Real quick, because I remember this, I didn't talk about it in the last video. Someone had given me a birthday suggestion for today. It was their birthday. I'm like, okay. And I looked at it, and I realized, okay, I do have to address this. I have no problem doing birthday suggestions, birthday requests. It's fine. But if you're giving me a request, it can only be a one-shot topic. It cannot be something that that is going to take multiple parts to do. Because I line up my weeks pretty early. And I would have to push aside another what if or who would win, or well, what if in this case, to allow that to take place. And I have no idea how long that's going to go. And I've got no joke. I have hundreds upon hundreds, maybe even verging onto over 1,000 requests. Now, don't get me wrong. Many of them are repeats of the same request. Like the one coming on Wednesday is actually the next Naruto whatever. I've had a lot of requests for that, so I was able to get through a lot of people's suggestions. But the problem with what ifs, especially with concept, is they normally take more than one video to do. That's why when I do the week of what ifs and I do the other random what ifs besides the ongoing ones, I try to make them one shots off the topics I know aren't going to take very long. So to the person who did suggest that, I appreciate the suggestion. I'm sorry, but if you're going to suggest something, be it a who would win, a what if, or any other topic to talk about, it's got to be something I can do in one video. So just throwing it out there. Sorry I couldn't do anything for your birthday. Happy birthday, though. I honestly forgot the person's name. I apologize. Happy birthday to you. But yeah, it's got to be something I can do in one video. That's the stipulation for birthday requests from here on out. Is it's got to be something one video. Who would win, what if, or otherwise. Until then, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. And I'll see you next time.